Islamic State militants have executed a fourth Western hostage, British aid worker Alan Henning. They also named the next captive to be beheaded, an Iraqi war veteran and former US soldier. RT's Marina Portnaya has the story.
The footage of the released video shows an Islamic militant murdering a 47-year-old UK aid worker. His name is Alan Henning. Before killing the British citizen, the ISIS member threatens to also kill an American hostage named Peter Kassig. According to the New York Daily News, Kassig is a former U.S. Army Ranger from Indianapolis. He was deployed to Iraq in 2007 and decided to aid Syrian refugees after his service. The Daily News reports that Kassig is 26 years old. Now, before ending the video in which the UK aid worker is murdered, the Islamic State fighter blames U.S. President Barack Obama's renewed military action in Syria and Iraq for all of the hostages' deaths. Henning is now the fourth Westerner known to be beheaded by the Islamic State. And just a few days ago, on Tuesday, September 30th, Alan Henning's wife made a video pleading for her husband's life.
We are at a loss why those leading Islamic State cannot open their hearts and minds to the truth about Alan's humanitarian motives for going to Syria, and why they continue to ignore the verdict of their own justice system. Surely those who wish to be seen as a state will act in a statesmanlike way by showing mercy and providing clemency. I ask again, supported by the voices across the world, for Islamic State to spare Alan's life.
In addition to Henning, other victims by ISIS include one other British aid worker and two American journalists. An ISIS-linked group in Algeria also beheaded a French tourist last week, as all heads of state were here in New York for the UN General Assembly debate, where defeating a terrorist group remained the center of attention.
Well, some experts believe the terrorists are trying to force Western citizens to turn against the airstrikes on Islamic State.
They want to send more messages to the international community to intimidate the leaders of the international community, because they know that a wide coalition is forming against them. Many members of this coalition are from the West, but you have forces on the ground also who are against them. So one of the weapons that ISIS is using is propaganda, is sending these awful images and videos of beheading of individual innocent people, so that they hope the public will rise against intervention in Syria and in Iraq.